Hello?
Please stand on the appropriate floor panel for assistance.
Floor? Panel?
Yes, please do, visitor.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Wes said I should meet him this morning.
Check-in. Affirmative. He had been awaiting you before leaving for an urgent mission. He required you to stay here and wait for his return. We always follow the chief's orders to a T.
But he made me a temporary cop.
Checking. This information is true. However, you do not have the required permissions to access the chief's office.
Bummer. Where is he?
This information is confidential.
When does he come back?
This information is confidential.
Obviously.
Well, I can't just sit around indefinitely. Meeting Wes yesterday. It sure brought back memories. He was the inspector in charge of investigating Leah's death. All this time, I've been convinced he's been hiding things. This may be my only chance. I need to find a way to enter his office.
Too dark. I can't tell if anyone's inside. Oh, I hoped it'd be more useful. Too dark. Hey, there's an ad stuck. There you go. Hey, that's a collectible ad. Nice. An ad coupon.
This access is restricted to allow personnel and prisoners.
But I'm supposed to be a cop right now.
Correct. A Level 1 agent. You are allowed within the hallway and to patrol in all the exterior areas.
Ah.
My office. We will welcome you 25 hours a day, every day. Stay here to order a drink.
Was that Wes's voice?
Affirmative. Our chief has a lot of respect for our visitors. He insisted that he record these informational messages himself.
That's, unexpected. I wonder, what's your job at night?
Guarding the place, cleaning the rooms, preparing the planning, validating rules, ordering materials, killing the prisoners.
Yeah, I get the picture. Wait, what did you just say about the prisoners?
Dealing with the prisoners. Look after them.
Right.
We do not like you, but are required to ask anyway. Would you like a drink? Take.
Whoa, it's flowing all right. A real waterfall. Gotta be careful not to spill it on my beautiful coat.
Beautiful. If we could laugh, we would be rolling on the floor right now.
Hey, you're a bot. And blind. You're not supposed to have taste, but I should.
Exactly.
Enter. On this spot, you may request a special entrance to visit a cell, the cafeteria, or our offices.
May I visit the inside of Wes's office?
We're sorry. Visitors are not allowed in this area.
I thought so. Then, may I visit Sin? He's in jail.
Are you a relative?
A friend.
Request rejected.
Ask us anything. Our automated agents will do their best to answer you. This is a paid service. 5 unis per minute.
We love asymmetric cryptography, don't you?
Am I not supposed to be the one talking?
Our statistics indicate humans have tremendous difficulties choosing relevant conversations.
Well, I've no intention of discussing crypto thingamabob.
As you wish.
Mr. Pork, your personal data is safe with us. Any information you share will be kept on all of our worldwide servers, with multiple backups to ensure their integrity.
Even his recorded voice doesn't want to pronounce my name correctly. How does that even work?
You're standing on a pressure panel. It can scan your footprints and connects to our database for identity retrieval. Easier identification makes procedures much more simple as well.
Maybe I should start wearing shoes.
Oh no, we can scan through shoes as well.
Please, stay here to file a complaint.
Tell me, what is your complaint?
Screw that. You better get me to that bloody office, or else.
This isn't an acceptable type of complaint. Please reformulate.
Pretty please, your robotness? Allow me access to that wonderful room before I go off the rails.
Complaint denied.
Please, Mr. Pork, ask us anything. Enter my office. Please, Mr. Pork, ask us. Please, Mr. Pork, enter my office.
Open all the time. When all the personnel are bots, that's not hard to achieve.
We do not understand your query. Please reformulate.
This wasn't a query, just a rant.
We do not like you, but are required to ask anyway. Would you like a drink?
Please, Mr. Pork, enter my office.
Checking. This order is invalid. Our chief is always very polite when directing us.
What?
Mr. Pork, please, enter my office. Mr. Pork, please. Mr. Pork, please. Enter. Mr. Pork, please. Enter my office.
Checking. The chief's order is confirmed. The office is unlocked for you.
That means I can enter?
Affirmative.
Great!
Advanced AI's my foot.
Hello?
Oh, Mr. Brock. What are you doing here?
You're Graff's friend, right? I think you were at the fair?
Aunt, yeah.
Any idea where the chief of police might be?
Uncle Wes, he's out right now.
Uncle?
I've heard him referring to an issue with tox-out pills. This'll probably take a while.
All right.
He seems like a genuinely good person who has his share of trouble with life. I can see why he relates to Graff. Certainly glad they're friends.
I'm sorry to ask, but are you?
A hybrid? Yeah. Every child inherits a race from either the father or the mother. Except me. I inherited genes from both of my parents. I've heard this happens once in every 1,000 births. Maybe even less. Might be a mistake of nature, might be the pollution. All I know is...
You're special.
You bet. No matter how kind people try to be, they always look at me differently. This used to make me mad, but I got used to it.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
What do you mean?
Long story.
If you don't mind, I've got a question too. What are you exactly? Croc or Gator?
Wish I knew.
You don't?
Yeah, trying to solve mysteries and yet unable to find the truth about myself. Poor excuse for a detective, huh?
Don't say that. You're just too busy helping others. Someday you'll find out. I'm sure of it.
Thanks.
I was supposed to be comforting him, but he ended up comforting me. Boy, I almost wish he was my son. Oh, what's wrong with me? I shouldn't think that. Graff is a good boy too. He's just more difficult to...
You okay?
Yeah. I have another question. Shouldn't you be at school?
The Kansk? Nah, I'm on internship today. Ah.
Anything wrong? You look like...
Nothing, I'm fine. Uncle Wes said I should stay here until he comes back. It's my first day. I have to make a good impression.
I've seen that face before. He needs to pee. So, Wes is your uncle?
Yeah, it's so cool of him to accept me for this internship.
Do you know him well?
It's funny you'd ask this. To be perfectly honest, not that much. He's always super busy. I guess this comes with a job. He comes to family reunions, but he always ends up leaving for an emergency before even touching his plate. By the way, what business do you have with him?
Your uncle, kinda forced me to join the police. Temporarily.
Seriously? Well, it's not such a surprise. You're an expert. Graff told me about you.
Is that so?
Yeah, actually, he'd love to know what you're doing during the day. But he's certain it's awesome. He thinks detectives are super cool. And so do I.
Is he talking about the same Graff? Listen, I need to use your uncle's computer.
What? Why?
It's a bit of a long story, but this will help Graff.
I don't really see the connection, but if you say this will help...
Definitely.
Although, I promised my uncle I wouldn't move from here to look over his office. And that's only my first day. I know Graff's future is at stake, but mine too. I can't take that risk. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll find another way.
Sure.
But do I really have a choice? What about the tox-out pills?
I'm not sure, but apparently there's a shortage going on.
A shortage?
I took mine this morning, so I'm good. At least for today. Don't worry. I messaged Graff this morning. He has one too.
Good to know.
What about you?
Well, I'm just sorta... immune to it.
What? Immune? To the pollution? Seriously?
Yeah. No idea how. One day I just realized the haze didn't affect me, so I stopped taking them.
I had never heard of anything like that. Even drummers aren't totally safe with the dome.
Don't tell anyone, okay? The last thing I want is to be transformed into a laboratory croc.
My lips are sealed.
See ya.
Okay.
Maybe you should, you know, let it go?
You noticed? Can't. I said...
I won't touch anything. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Huh. No, I always keep my promises. I can hold. No big deal.
I pity him. Seems like you're stuck here, huh? I'll get you a drink.
I'm not particularly thirsty.
Nonsense. No need to be polite. I'd never let a youngster die of thirst.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Some water.
Thanks. The water keeps flowing.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
Ugh.
Oh, I didn't have that one.
Where are you going?
Just checking.
Please don't. I promised my uncle I'd stay here to watch over his belongings.
Okay. Isn't there something under this chair?
Mr. Brock? What are you doing with this chair?
Trying to get it loose.
Okay.
Looks like a socket for some kind of device. At the center of the room? Huh.
There you go. There you go. Fits perfectly.
Well, more or less.
Hmm.
Otto's making a weird face at me. But I think he's too busy restraining himself to feel concerned.
What's that box thingy?
You don't know. A try-home. It's a virtual assistant. You can ask anything. Uncle Wes lent it to me while he's busy.
Sounds cool. Can I try it?
Sure.
Hello, you're a new user. What's your name?
Who cares?
Now registered as Who Cares.
Whoops.
Welcome. As a free customer level guest, your permissions are restricted to changing the room environment. Currently installed environments: space, waterfall, mountain. Which environment would you like?
Whoa, how luxurious.
Would you like to install new environments? Special offer: get new environments for 500 unis each. Limited to the first 10,000 customers. Get it before it's gone. You may also get the season pass for just 1,500 unis. This is the best way to ensure you'll get the new environments as soon as they're released.
No thank you. And stop your blabbering, peddler box.
Hello, who cares? Choose your environment.
I can't.
Good. Now I better act fast. Hey, that's a collectible ad. Documents? They still use paper? A bunch of legal stuff. Staff contracts. Whoa, they're all dated from years ago. I guess Wes doesn't tidy up very often. Huh? Some drawings? They're weird and crossed. I can't even make out what they're supposed to be. It's like someone tried to draw a suspect but couldn't. No matter what. That must be all. Oh? Something stuck beneath all this paper. Got it. There's a note attached to it. Hey boss, I've noticed you stopped sketching for suspect search recently. Why? It's such a shame. You're the best artist among us. Regardless, here's something I came up with. It's all based on pictures of ourselves. I figured this could help you until you get your skills back. Looks fun. Oh, it's still got some energy left. Nice. I'm pretty sure this button is for printing, but nothing's happening. Oh, I want to save it. That's the best picture I could make. Glad to see even someone as stiff as Wes can make such a mess. Could there be something interesting in there? Various electronic equipments. Got no idea what most of these are. I'm not a technical junkie. Ha! Here's something I recognize. A printer. Hadn't seen one in years. Back at school. When it was still called school. God, I feel old. Anyway, I got it out. It's off. No juice. Obviously. Wires from various equipment are all tangled up. Here's the wire. Now I need to hook it up. What happened? There are some stains all over that socket. Even on the wall. Looks like it burned. A power overload? It's recent. Did someone put his finger in it by any chance? Nah, no one would be stupid enough to do that. Seems to be the only socket around. Hopefully it still works. Yeah! Ready to give birth to paper babies. I heard something. Hey, it's totally a picture of Wes. Okay, Time for my favorite activity that I despise the most. Using a computer. Ugh. Nice. An ad coupon. Good idea. There. But it's not enough. Where am I gonna find a front view of the old man? Let's get a picture of that. Picture! 2D picture analyzed, 3D model generated. The device is now displaying a holographic image of Wes. Nice! Yes, it worked! Not much on this computer. I'm curious. What's in the trash bin? 2 folders here. D. Silver and R. Filch. Darn, they're corrupted. I can't access the documents. Filch. Why does this have a familiar ring to it? Let's try this other icon. Lots of names here. Maybe some list of criminals? The Gloom. Yep, probably. That's it? Nothing else on this machine? Yeah, I expected too much. Better get out of here before... Huh?
What are you doing here?
Oh, you said you needed me, right?
Don't worry, Uncle Wes. I watched the place, just like you asked.
And that explains why you were outside.
Sorry, I had to go to the toilet. But only for a minute. I just came back. Besides, you know, Mr. Brock is a good person.
Is he now?
Enough with the suspicions, Wes. I came here to help.
Whatever. There are more urgent matters right now. We have a situation. An important scientist has disappeared over Engineer Lab 21. Unfortunately, I have other business to attend to, so I'm sending you. Along with my nephew.
What? I'm going on a case. In the drums.
Yes. I gave you special permission to access the dome today. I need someone trustworthy to watch over that detective.
I'm right here, you know.
An air car is ready to take you there.
Awesome! I can't wait to learn from you, Mr. Brock.
Don't get your hopes up, nephew. All I ask is that he doesn't screw up like he always does.
I'll prove you can trust me, you old weasel. Come on, Hot. Let's go.
Can't believe they actually drugged us. This must be a test room. Am I trapped here? I should take a look around. What's a weight doing here? It's not so heavy. I should take it. Isn't there something embedded in that wall? I can't get it out. My hands! Hey, the weight fell. Who would have thought this would actually work? If using your brain doesn't work, use your fists. Thanks, Brock. A static hologram. Is this significant? No response. What's this? A key lock? A key lock? it worked! I won? A rusty golden token. Some kind of reward? No way! My key works? I guess those trials are custom made. Looks like I needed to use my own weight. And here's what was below. A weight. And the moral is sometimes cheating is the only way. Just your basic screwdriver. Could still be useful. Another triangle token. Looks precious. It might help to get out of here. A collectible ad. Great!
Hup, hup. Hup, hup.
Another one. Awesome! I found another one! How many of these are there? The number 17 is written at the base. I'm afraid I'm pretty bad at comparing the weights of... weights. Nothing's happening. Wrong weights? Yes! I guess this is the last one? One more to the collection. Finally!
There you are! Took you long enough.